This video today is about something you're not very good at, breathing. So breathing during running. If you are getting cramps, you find you're getting out of breath, or you're a new runner, you're really not too sure what the best way to breathe is, this video is going to be about the proper way to breathe. If you're really not too sure what the best technique for breathing is, this video is going to help you out. So back in high school, I was actually on the cross country team, and back then they used to always tell you to breathe a certain way. It was in through your nose and out through your mouth, and it was in short bursts. Just short, quick breaths like that, and that was the way we always got told, and I always found that I had a lot of cramps while I ran. Well, since then, I've done a little bit more research, and I've actually found that I was breathing the wrong way. So if you're breathing like that, or you're breathing big, long inhales, if you're not really too sure how fast you should be breathing, how deep you should be breathing, this is gonna help you out. The first thing I wanna talk about was where I got this information, and that is from a book called Daniel's Running Formula. Let me just grab it here. Okay, so here's the book here. This book is actually pretty old, but it's been rewritten quite a few times because it's still a standard for a lot of knowledge. Really, not much has changed. He really was one of the greatest running coaches. I went into this book to find out what the best way to run is, and he says what you should be doing is using 2-2 breathing. So what 2-2 breathing means is you take in a breath of air every 2 steps, and then you breathe out every 2 steps. So if you're running at a beat like this, you would breathe in. So the in breath would be 2, and then out. That is pretty well the best way to run. If you were running with breathe in 1 and then breathe out for 3, try not to do that. Try to do this box breathing where it's in 2 and out 2. So now I'm gonna go a little further with that and to talk about what you should be breathing in from. What you want to do is breathe in through your mouth, because that is the most amount of oxygen that you're gonna get is out through your mouth. But you really wanna pay attention to how you're breathing. So you wanna make sure that you're expanding your diaphragm and breathing through your belly. This is called belly breathing. So basically when you're taking a breath in through your mouth, your stomach should be expanding. If your stomach's not expanding, if your chest is expanding, like that means you're shortening your breath and you're not getting as much air as you should be. And that could be the cause of why you're getting cramps while you run. This is really gonna take some skill to get used to. When I first started, I found out that I was breathing through my chest all the time. So one good tip that I found online is to just lay down on the ground on your back. Don't do anything except just focus on your breathing. So just focus on breathing through your stomach, expanding it, and then breathing out through your stomach and releasing everything back down. Once you get good at doing it on the ground, laying on your back, then you can start trying to do it with your run. It'll become a lot more natural once you're used to doing it. But really it all comes down to you have to find a way to release your stomach muscles because they're too tight and they're probably preventing you from expanding. So that 2-2 breathing is ideal. So that's if you're in a race, you're trying to run really fast, but you can take a step back from that and you can also do 3-3 breathing. In his book, actually, he recommends that if you are having a cramp or you're finding that you're short in breath, switch from 2-2 breathing to 3-3 breathing. So I'm sure you've already guessed what 3-3 breathing is. It's essentially breathe in for 3 steps now and then breathe out for 3 steps. What that's gonna do is give you just that one extra step to get a little more air in and to expand your diaphragm even more. I found if you're just doing slow, easy runs, you can definitely just breathe with 3-3 all the time. Now, if you wanna breathe in through your nose as well, that's totally okay. Make sure you're breathing through your mouth first, and if your nose kind of comes along for the ride, that's fine. But don't focus on breathing in through your nose. You'll find that you'll end up getting out of breath. Another thing that's gonna help you out if you do have a cramp along with the 3-3 breathing is to focus on how you're breathing. Focus on doing slower, deep breaths. This is the opposite of doing fast, rapid breaths, which happens usually when you start getting out of breath. Maybe you're going a little too quick. So really think about slowing it down just a little bit and really getting that nice deep breath into your belly. So these are my quick little tips on how to breathe properly while you're running. If they're a little bit different than what you're doing, just try them out. Let me know how they go for you. Hopefully they help you out. Hopefully they keep the cramps away and they keep you not from getting out of breath when you're running on those easy miles. Stay tuned for the next video. If you're enjoying this first 5K video series, be sure to subscribe to follow to the next one. And if you want to go back to the start and watch the video series right from the start, click right up here and you can watch the playlist right from the start. So thank you very much for watching, and as always, keep going after those goals.